welcome to earthpol Community News. I am Wolfix and I'll be going over the latest news, followed up by an interview with Grantykied. Our first story tonight. New staff members have been hired to help with earthpol, including Apple, Fui, Chody, and Mr. Titanic. These are more helpers than admin, mods, and devs combined. Also in the news, ores in South Africa are planned to be regenerated by Oxford. Outposts will be spared from the total reset. Finally, the LUNAR client has now been re-enabled. I can finally play earthpol at 30 FPS now. The staff team has been playing around with Event War, causing a mass exodus of players who were afraid of the complete removal of Siege War. Player counts now have stabilized around 60 to 70 players on average. And finally tonight, Greece has become noobful, saying that they will fight for world domination. Despite claiming to be able to pull 400 players for sieges, they still lost at Giza, Larissa, and Tripoli. Will they actually succeed? We'll find out soon. And now it's time for our amazing interview with Grantykied. So please welcome Grantykied. Why did you leave Greece? Because I think that's on most people's mind right now.
Mainly, well, I was kind of bored with the build project down there. I mean, I'm a builder first, I'm not a PvPer. I was kind of bored with the build project, and a lot of our guys have kind of left the server. It's kind of a bad time for us right now, but we move anyways. I don't know where I'm going next. Maybe the French Empire.
You plan on making a town there, or are you trying to get higher up and rule the nation with people?
No, I'm done ruling nations for the meantime. I'm gonna have a nice little break. It's kind of stressful sometimes, but I'll probably just make a town, and yeah, I'm happy to be a normal resident.
You're gonna settle down basically.
Settle down, yeah. Retirement home, other stuff.
Good. Then seeing that you left Greece, I think the next question would be, why did you give your leadership to AJ Moody?
Mainly because, well, they were absolutely gods in the PvP sieges we had. They grind like fuck, and yeah, it was kind of deserved. Like, I mean, a lot of our top guys have left. Like, Ares has gone to college, so he can't really play Minecraft right now, which is fair. And AJ Moody and his guys were kind of the only really active group left in the nation, so I think it was only fair I gave it to them.
We also had another question. Is we can hear you're from Ireland, but we want to know exactly where you live. You have any idea where you live, like the street number, everything?
Yeah, I know exactly where I live. Yeah.
Can you tell the guests exactly which address you have?
No. I mean, there's a lot of information on me out there right now, so the address won't hurt, I suppose.
The other one we've had is, what are your thoughts on, if I pronounce this name correctly, Aris Cartier?
Aris Cartier? Oh,
yes.
He's my boy at the end of the day. I mean, he's getting a bit of backlash from some guys around the server. I see Roman DiCario isn't really a fan of Ares anymore. I don't know what really went on between them, but yeah, no, Ares is always going to be one of my boys. He'd still be playing now. It's just he's pretty busy at the moment, so I'm sure we'll be back at some stage in the future and we'll run it back.
All right, I'll ask you some more questions on thoughts.
Yep.
The first big question being is, what is your opinion on the state of the server right now, saying that there's been a lot of drama recently?
There has been a lot of drama. I mean, in regards to what, like, do you have anything more specific, or
the PvP that changed up with the event war that's coming up?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the event war. I think a change is needed. I mean, Siege War and in general, the plugin, it kind of kills servers in a way. I mean, like, one side sieges another, the other side gets pissed off, leaves the server, that sort of stuff. So event war might be different. I'm not too much sure on the details on it now. I've only played it a bit. I'll happily accept event war into the server. It's good for change.
What is your opinion on the nation spawns, like the sphere of influence and the ports mechanic right now?
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place right now. I mean, all I can say to the players, any players watching, just give a bit of patience, give it a bit of time. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. I can understand your frustration. I mean, I'm a player too. I mean, it's kind of annoying to get around, and there's a few bugs going around with it, but I'm sure it'll be fixed in the future, the near future. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind ports. It's different. It's not as handy as having an end spawn, obviously, but I think if the town discovery thing is the kind of thing that's a bit annoying, but I'm only a mod. What can I do?
Yeah, we'll give a quick random shout out to Oxbit. Shout out to Oxbit, it's fine.
Shout out to Oxbit.
Yes, perfect. What is the best town of all the towns that you've seen in terms of building and people? What is the most, the best thing you've noticed?
That's a good question. I like Adelaide, iBox's town. Not sure he built that town at all, but whoever built that town, Adelaide, very nice town. As far as people, I mean, the best people on the server in that town.
Orta and Adelaide. I think they'll appreciate your comments. All right, I think that concludes our interview for now. Thank you for being our guest.
Thank you. Pleasure's mine.